Welcome friends, today we will discuss monopoly pricing and elasticity relation. It is important for MEC 101, IGNOU and other economics examinations. So in economics, a monopoly has the unique power to set its own prices because it faces no competition. However, a monopolist cannot just charge any price. In spite of power to charge its own price, but it has no power to charge any price it wants and expect to maximize profit. It is strictly constrained by the market demand curve and more specifically the price elasticity of demand. Now we learn how monopoly pricing, revenue, elasticity interconnected to determine how monopoly behaves. The core decision is marginal revenue and price. A firm maximizes profit where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Unlike competitive firm, a monopoly must lower its price to sell more units. This means marginal revenue is always less than price, that is MR is less than P. The exact mathematical relationship between price, marginal revenue and elasticity is expressed by Amorso-Robinson relation, which says MR is equal to P under bracket 1 minus 1 by absolute value of price elasticity of demand, where ED is the absolute value of the price elasticity of demand. The elasticity reasons and monopoly strategy. Now we come to know, because monopoly wants to maximize profit, it will only ever choose to produce in elastic region if its demand curve. Here the breakdown of why, because based on three regions of linear demand curve: demand region, elasticity, absolute value of elasticity, impact of lowering price, marginal revenue and monopoly's action. So we will see if the demand is elastic, absolute elastic or greater than 1, total revenue increases, and positive marginal revenue is greater than 0, monopolist will operate here. If elasticity, absolute value of elasticity is equal to 1 or unit elastic, demand is total revenue is maximized, MR is 0, total revenue peaks, but profit depends on cost. Inelastic, if absolute value of elasticity is less than 1, total revenue decreases. Negative marginal revenue is less than 0 and monopolist will never operate here. So why a monopolist avoids inelastic region? Now question arises: if a monopoly finds itself in inelastic portion of the demand curve where absolute value of elasticity is less than 1, lowering prices to sell more units actually reduces total revenue. Conversely, if they raise the price in this region, total revenue will increase because percentage drop in quantity demanded is similar than the percentage increase in price. So total cost will decrease because they are producing fewer units. Since revenue goes up and costs go down, profits must rise. Therefore, rational monopolist will keep raising prices until it pushes the market into elastic region. Lerner index is the markup rule. Relationship between monopoly pricing and elasticity can also be rearranged to show the markup a monopoly can change over its marginal cost. It is known as the Lerner index of monopoly power. So what is Lerner index of monopoly power? It is the relationship between monopoly pricing power and elasticity, which is rearranged to show the markup a monopoly can charge over its marginal cost. So it is Lerner index is equal to L is equal to P minus MC divided by P is equal to 1 by absolute price value of elasticity of demand. This formula tells us two crucial things about monopoly pricing. In elastic demand, that is low absolute value of elasticity. If consumers are insensitive to price change, for example, life-saving drug with no substitutes, the denominator is small, meaning the index is high. The monopoly can charge a massive markup over its actual cost because people can't go without it because it is life-saving drug with no substitute. At any price people will purchase. So it is inelastic demand. Next is elastic demand, high absolute value of elasticity. If consumers are highly sensitive to price change, for example, a patented tech gadget with closed alternatives, the index is low. The monopoly has very little pricing power and must keep its price to marginal cost. So it can be said a monopoly does not have infinite pricing power. It is tethered to consumer behavior. It will always price its goods in the elastic range of demand, and less elastic the demand is, higher the price markup the monopoly can safely enjoy. Thank you. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. It is important for this term and exam. Thank you.